What is databox? We live in a digital world, and almost everything you do leaves digital footprints, data about you and what you've done. Your mobile phone knows where you've been and who you've spoken to. Your heating controller knows when you're at home and how warm you like it, and your smart meter knows exactly how much energy you've used. Your streaming media services know what you've watched and listened to and what you want to watch. Your social network knows your status and all the photos and messages you've shared. And your online bank knows what you've earned, what you've spent, and what you've saved. Right now, every company or organization you interact with has its own slice of data about you. In Databox, we call each slice of data a data source. But it's hard for you to get that data, or use it, or share it with anyone else. So the first thing Databox does is to make it easy for you to get hold of all those data sources, or slices of data. They go into your own personal data box, literally a box in your own home for your personal data. But how can you use that data? How can it help you or anyone else? There are many organizations, public and private, commercial and not-for-profit, who know how to use this data. In Databox, we call these data processors. They could process your data to give you insight into what you've been doing or useful advice. They could also process your data with other people's data to learn new things or to improve the work they do. Now, you could just give a data processor a copy of your data or sell it, but that gives them a lot of responsibility to take care of your data, and it's very hard to know who you should trust. Because if they're not trustworthy, or if something goes wrong, then copies of your data could end up anywhere, perhaps in the hands of a hacker. But with Databox, you never give your data away. It stays in your data box, safe and secure. When you want to use your data or let someone else use it, you download a Databox app and run it on your Databox. So instead of giving your data to the data processor, you bring the data processor to your data. And that means you can see and control exactly what the data processor's app is doing. When it's finished processing your data, you can allow the app to send the answer back to the data processor, the smallest possible piece of information. Or if the answer is just for you, then the app can send the answer direct to you, and no one else need ever know it. So with Databox, you can use your data, and you can allow other people to use your data without ever giving your data away. So you can do things with your data on your Databox that would be too risky if you had to hand over the data. And you can allow data processors to do things on your Databox that they could never do before, with data that was too sensitive to hand over, but that has real value to them, to you, and to others. To find out more, visit www.databoxproject.uk.